You're watching WECT News at 11.
It's a hard-to-watch collision as a member of the Wilmington Road Running Club is launched nearly 100 feet after getting slammed by a car traveling over 40 miles per hour, and it's all caught on tape. It's a close call that the victim is urging you to watch.
Yeah, she's hoping that you'll practice not only safety, but gratitude. Colin Hackman has followed the story from the very beginning. He found the dash cam video and shows us that runner's reaction to narrowly escaping with her life.
One of the last things I remember is I've got to hurry, I've got to get this run over with, I've got to do it at this certain pace, and I pushed the button, and that's all I remember. The next thing I remember, you know, it's days later, and I'm in a lesser, like a step-down unit, and I'm trying to wake up.
As a competitive marathoner, Misty White has learned how to deal with pain, suffering, and sacrifice. And that experience just might have saved her life. The speedy runner mom had already finished the Boston Marathon when the bombs went off. But it was while back at home, out for a training run, that she personally found out what it means to survive.
The last thing that White remembers from that day was coming to this busy Myrtle Beach intersection and hitting this crosswalk button. But what would happen next wouldn't just change her life, it would also change her perspective.
That's all I remember. The last thing was when I pushed the button. I don't remember walking away from it, getting ready to go across or anything.
Through our investigation, we discovered that she wouldn't have to remember it to relive it. A Myrtle Beach police officer's dash camera recorded the entire event. On her request, we showed White the video for the first time. And we must warn you, like we did her, what you are about to see is graphic.
Wow.
White presses the button, running in place for a moment, then advances through 2 lanes of cars that slowed for her. But the car in the far lane, with the green light in the right-of-way, had only a second to hit the brakes. White flips at least twice, launching 90 feet. Her shoe clears a nearby traffic signal. No charges were filed.
I feel grateful. I mean, I see that shoe go through the air, and even seeing that one part, I mean, and hearing myself moan like that and be, you know, in so much pain. I'm shaky, like I'm a little bit shaky right now.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right.
To me, it looks like nothing short of a miracle saved me here.
A broken shoulder, a broken wrist, torn finger, shattered pelvis, pins, surgeries, stitches.
I have no business being alive. I'm so thankful.
I was glad that I was not going to the morgue.
After hearing of the accident, Roscoe Griffin, president of the Grand Strand Roadrunners, a group White ran with several days a week, jumped into action. He and members of the local running community printed Hurricane Misty t-shirts to help defray the cost of her medical treatment.
Misty has already been to a lot of races already.
Right, she's been to a couple of 5Ks we've done together.
Flat Misty, pun intended, is part of the effort to raise awareness for runners' safety. The week White got out of the hospital, Roscoe literally acted as her hands, clapping for her, helping her to cheer on teammates at a local race, encouraging her to get back at it. Also by her side, boyfriend Ryan Dion, who from the moment Misty came out of the coma was encouraging her to look for the blessings and the opportunity in the tragedy.
You know, just to be able to inspire people and motivate people, and that's what I think she never realized is how many people she's inspired without even meeting them.
He, apparently one of those inspired. In the hospital, he proposed to Misty, and she accepted. One of the many gifts to come from adversity. But the biggest gift of all, White says, is what you might learn from her story.
If they saw that, I mean, I don't think everybody could see that. But I think the people that did see it would leave a lasting impression. I think it would make people be a lot more careful, drivers and runners. I have gratitude like you would not believe. You realize who's really in your corner and who really loves you. So I'm thankful for this one too. There must be a bigger plan for me.
Now, not only are you invited to share in Misty's gratitude, but you are also invited to the wedding. Misty and Ryan are going to tie the knot at a race planned to benefit her in December. again, helping to defray the costs of her expensive and extensive medical treatments.
Now, at the end of the race, the two plan to say, "I do." We have a link to the race website on our homepage. And while she won't be running at this race, White tells us she hopes to one day again qualify for the Boston Marathon. As her friends will tell you, she will probably do just that.